Back. Wait. Oh, okay. No. We're good. Oh, we got this. Oh, we got this. You're out. You're out, son. Get out of here.
Activating skin. Now you will fart.
Activating skin. I won't let this chance slip by.
Up to you, reception.
Now I understand. You fought well.
Get out of here.
Nice.
Okay, no, we did pretty good.
I'm just getting warmed up.
They're formidable.
I'm impressed they held out this long. I think we've evaluated them enough.
Heck yeah,
Shall
you
I
have.
end it then?
Go easy on the lackeys. Otherwise, by all means.
Screw you!
Well, all right then. Guess we're doing this.
Don't even think about it.
What?
Ooh.
Sophie.
Well, would you look at that? I didn't think you'd get here so soon, Fee.
Well, I have. That's enough, Your Highness. Playtime's over. Now that I'm here, we need to let the victims rest.
Marielle, are you alright?
Hey.
Where have you been? I've been trying to get a hold of you all this time.
Yes, I had nothing to worry about.
Must be the perpetrators. This saves us a lot of trouble. You okay with us getting them? Oh, you must be the bracer from Erebonia. Did you respond to Dingo's call for help? Yep. Luckily, I got into town a little while ago. Seems like I got in here a bit too late, though. Nah, don't sweat it. Your timing was perfect. So you say, but I would have liked to see those steps of yours a little more, as it were. Especially when it comes to those mysterious objects and that curious figure you like to adopt. So you were interested in all that too, were you? I can understand how that looks suspicious, but trust me, he's more than legit to make up for it. Anyway, the police should be here any minute. You mind if we take it from here? Not at all. In fact, that's what I expected. Also, Najee, if you would. Yes, Your Highness. Allow me to offer you both this water. This has all been so much. Does all that mean I pass your test, then? That you do. Abrupt ending aside, I'm satisfied with your strength. Please feel free to continue working on my request as circumstances permit. As for that plant, I would like to claim half of it. The guild can retain the remainder. Alright, I forgot about that big guy. If you don't mind, I'd also like to retrieve
With that, Van Arkwright, show me just what you can do. What truths you, in all of your unknowable depths, can uncover in this city of gold, as their invisible yet heavy hand looms over it.
Better believe I will, son. My goal is to actually finish chapter 3 today. From there, Prince Gerard and Najee promptly returned to town with his personal airship. Likewise, finding the others was... Let me see, face your eyesight. Later, once they felt better, arrangements were made to escort Shahina and Marielle back to their home and hotel, respectively. For that fee, reconvened with Van and the others to exchange information.
Okay. I think I more or less understand what happened now. Even if I get the impression you all are leaving out some details.
Well, we could say the same about you, Sophie. Like how you and none other than the Prince of Essalon Or chumming
Fair
with each
enough.
other.
There's nothing to really hide, so no harm in explaining.
Okay, seriously, what have
He's
you been
just
up
someone
to?
I met through this musician I know.
Is it my boy? Okay, it's through one of two. It's either through Elliot or Prince Oliver. I follow you. Now it adds up. I've heard stories about him before. I see his influence hasn't waned. Yeah, it's Prince Oliver. Musician? Who are you talking about? Anyway, what's the guild perspective on all this? Okay, man. I just really want to see Reen and the others in this game, man. Well, in agreement that A is almost definitely involved with what's going on. Jin and the others occurred. That sketchy puppeteer and the angel hat here suggests as much. That, as well as the attempt at making it look like a case of contaminated drugs and the type of plant used to achieve that. That's what I think too, but aside from that girl and her angel, there's a distinct lack of any of the presence in Tharbad. From what I can tell, none of the other members, or even run-of-the-mill gangsters, are looking around. It's awful suspicious if you ask me. Yes, that's not like what happened in Langport. I assume Messeldom was also different? Correct, Messeldom was previously their stronghold. We've confirmed that there were individuals there who enjoyed their support. It's very likely that they either masqueraded as immigrant... whatever. Yeah, it is pretty suspicious. What do you make of that, Mr. Arkwright? At this point, all we're doing is just spitballing and throwing ideas around, aren't we? Maybe so, but I have a theory. Hear me out. In order for the contaminated drugs to flow into Tharbad, you need organizational support of some to pull it off. If we assume that there are no high-ranking members or any gangsters in the city right now, then a local business might have the power and influence to achieve that, something the size of Vegas Films or similar. Of course, the police and guild are also both probably big enough too. Just to be clear, I'm only speaking hypothetically here. I'm not saying neither of them are behind it. What am I saying? I can't believe I'm even doubting either group. Especially with a bracer right here, I'm so sorry. No, you're fine. Don't be sorry. Surprising as it was, size-wise, you weren't wrong. I think we could roll out the local guild in this one, though. Everyone here is really busy and they're short-staffed as is. Likewise, the local police also seem to be extra here. Seriously, that's the trouble with doing it ourselves. When he means out of the organization she mentioned, there's only one suspect left. Wait, you don't mean Vegas Films, do you? I know I mentioned them, but aren't they out of the question? I mean, it was Nina and Judith who hired us in the first place, not to mention how much the prince is involved. No, we cannot rule them out. Now that is true. Also, while it is true that the principality supports the company, their relationship dates back only the past 6 months. It's also worth noting that Tharbad's film festival was planned separately from Messeldom's. Compared to Messeldom, which is an institution, this one had a lot less notoriety going for it at first. Which does make sense when you think about how Calvin is going through a real motion picture boom. When there's only one big festival a year, it's only natural for movie buffs to gravitate toward it, no matter where it is.
Sounds like you guys have it figured out.
Oh, hi, Dingo. How's Mary?
She was so tired. She passed out as soon as we got back to the hotel. And now that I know she's safe, I'm here to return the favor.
I'll cut to the chase. The suspicion surrounding Vegan Film don't stop at the film festival. There are rumblings they poured huge sums of dark money into Tharbad's political and financial circles, like when they set up their HQ. And that money is supposedly going through less than legal channels. Some serious dirt you've dug up. I take it you got the evidence to back it up? Basically, I'm 99% of the way there. I looked into a number of syndicates, both big and small, including Heiyue, and all of them came back negative. All of them, that is, except for one. Alamada. Well, that settles that debate. You're just as intrepid a reporter as I had heard. Why, thank you. I've heard good things about you too, Miss Sophie. The only question left to resolve, assuming this is true, is why those threats were sent. Indeed, one would think it's against their best interests to put their own film festival in jeopardy.
Van! Agnes!
You guys still at the inn? I see that bracer chick's with you too.
What's the matter, you two? Don't scratch your feathers ruffled. I'm guessing you got Sheen home already.
We're at Vegas Films. After we dropped her off, an employee there contacted us.
They say Saara vanished from the studio. Apparently, it happened while we were out in the desert.
What? She what? Saara. Oh, Shahina, it'll be okay. The last time I saw her was when we were on break during our rehearsal. She went out to use the restroom and never came back. I was getting pretty worried about her, how much time she was taking, so I checked with one of the guards. If I had seen anybody like that, I'm confident I would have noticed. I checked every floor and couldn't find her anywhere. As far as I could tell, there are no signs that she left our side exit either. I'm only asking this just to make sure, but your sister wasn't complaining about being the parade or anything, was she? No, absolutely not. There was no way she would bail out of it. Yeah, she was definitely fired up about it. Definitely. I mean, heck, it was getting us amped up too. The mood is infectious. Not to mention, she had such tremendous talent. Dancing might not be my thing, but even I can feel it. That's because I have my eye out for these things. They don't lie. The girl is a tremendous asset to this cavalcade. Not to mention, she's a professional. I just can't see her getting cold feet for something over something like this all of a sudden. I know, you're just doing what you need to. Anyway, seeing as we're talking about a civilian going missing, I'm gonna have to get the guild involved. Everybody okay with that? Absolutely, we appreciate the help. I'll pay any amounts. Mira is no object. Just do whatever you can to find that girl. My parade isn't complete without her, understand? What about you guys? What are you gonna do? Like, you need to ask. She's a client we swore to protect. There's only one thing for us to do. Although we might ask for a free dance later to make it up for it. Sound good? Fan, thank you. Figure out somehow don't do anything reckless while we're gone. Got it? I don't know what you're talking about. Mind your own business. Yeah, I'll pretty much be doing the same thing. Hitting up sources in various places. I'll be sure to let Barmati know what's going on too. Thanks. That'd be great, you two. What's with all the racket? The festival's nearly here. What could possibly happen to cause such chaos? What, you haven't heard? That girl I hired out yesterday, she disappeared. Nobody knows where she went. Oh, is that so? We have to act. Get the company into gear and start throwing everything we got. I don't care if it takes every single employee. We gotta find Saara, now! Now, don't you think you're being just a little rash, Scotty? We're talking about a dancer. What's it to one of us if one or two of them run away? What? That's my sister, she's... Hold on, Dylan. Where the heck is this attitude coming from? This is serious. By all appearances, it's very likely she didn't simply disappear. Please, her up and pooping away does nothing to hamper our final preparations for the festival. If one or two of you went missing, it'd be another matter. But her, she's merely someone extra hired on a hunch, nothing more. Are you out of your mind? How many times do I have to explain it to you? Saara isn't just some extra, she's irreplaceable. She's the linchpin for all my plans. My parade isn't complete without... Enough, I'm done listening to this. As far as I'm concerned, as long as the cavalcade proceeds in some fashion or another, that's all that matters. The woman turns up wonderful. If not, she'll simply have to compromise under a grand vision, Gunny. What is that fool's problem? That was so cold. How could he... He's pretty clear to me. The walls are closing in on him. Alright, just a sec, y'all. I gotta use the bathroom. Listen to the nice dulcet tones of the soundtrack. Sorry if you enjoyed my sneak attack bonus hide. That was a D&D video on my phone. Sorry. Okay. Back to it. Indeed, that does seem more than simply being the day before the festival and deciding a change of tact is impractical. I think so too. We got the circumstantial evidence, now we just gotta figure out what move to make.
Mr. Gotti, I'm sure Saara will come back. I just know it. She always pulls through. She could come down with a cold before a big show and she'd still shake it off and dance her best ever. She just might run a little late and need more time than usual. But until then, let me help. Bring me on as a good luck charm for getting her back.
I hope Shahina's gonna be okay. Don't worry, she'll be fine. She's got Judith with her. Though I'm surprised I've never seen anyone manage to be so persuasive with Mr. Gotti before. Despite being only 15 years old, she is already a true professional. I certainly find myself impressed. I'm sure she has a lot of strength for her sister, Saara. She's like a wonderful role model. Yeah, she really does. Oh, my dear sweet girl, that's such a generous offer. But there's no way you could possibly replace your sister in my parade. But I grew up watching her dance. There's nobody that understands what she does better than me. Nobody else is going to be as good as... You and your sister are two very different ladies. Her dancing and sex appeal are completely her own. It's not enough to just be related and dance the same dance. She won't have the same effect on the people watching. Frankly, my dear, you just aren't as good a fit for the parade I've got in mind.
I can't take this anymore. I hate seeing Saara being the only one working so hard, day after day. She always brushes it off like it's nothing, trying to make sure I don't see how much it all hurts her. Sometimes, she even goes out pretending like she's off to see her boyfriend. I wish she had someone like that. I wish that was what's going on, but she can't fool me.
Where's Shahina?
So she knew all along.
Maybe I can't match up to her now, but that doesn't mean I can't train hard. I can make any outfit you put on me work too. If I can't just totally replace my sister, then we can find something that'll fit me. I won't just live up to your vision. Give me a chance, and I'll blow it out of the water with something even better.
Oh!
Wow.
Damn.
It's a bold statement.
All right, young lady, you're on. But if you're going to talk that big, you'd better walk that big as well. Failure is not an option. And hey, if your sister comes back, we'll get you both in the parade and make you two a duo for the ages.
Mr. Gotti, you're the best!
Mr. Gotti, thank you.
Hardly. You know me. When I set my mind on something, I don't let anything get in my way. That's just the kind of man I am. Festival is tomorrow. I expect you to train your buns off till the very last minute. Got it?
He sounds like Giacomo.
Yes, sir. I wouldn't have it any other way.
From what I've seen, your technique is solid enough. You already know how to mimic your sister's moves. That means we need to focus on polishing your steps and making sure your charm comes through. Come on, I'll show you how a world-class actress knocks her audience off their feet. It's probably gonna take us all night, but that's what it'll take to get you on your sister's level. Are you ready?
Ready as I'll ever be.
As for you, Nina, you're in charge of keeping in touch with these doofuses in the guild. Stay on top of everything, okay?
Yeah, I can handle that.
Word.
Nice. Sounds to me like we're all set. Let's roll those cameras, people!
She's clearly earned her reputation as a best-in-class actress. Yeah, it seems that she's got a good head on Shahina's skill, good bead on Shahina's skill. She'll get her ready. Yeah, hard to believe she's such a bumbling mess off the job. Right, I respect her a bit more now. What are you talking about? Inside joke between us, don't worry about it. Anyway, Now that you've heard the gist of the thing, has this rung any bells that we might have overlooked before? Have you any doubts about your suspicions you had about Vegas films? You're talking about the rumors of its relationship with the underworld and drug trafficking, right? I really don't want to believe that such a big company in my own line of work could be involved in such things. But if it's true that Vegas has been expanding in a way that can't be explained just by Mr. Gotti's involvement, and yes, I've heard bits and pieces, people around the industry have a lot to say about Vegas. So, when that threatening note came in, it did feel something bigger was going on. I'm not sure what, but it's there. I didn't realize there was so much intrigue going on before we arrived. If the company's culprit is behind this, there's no way that snooty president is clueless about it at all. And if that's true, the man's up to his nose in drug running, at least on some level. He's got to have something to do with Saara going missing, right? I guess, but could a guy like him really? Nina, are you okay? Sorry, I'm okay. This is just all rattling me a bit more than normal. Like Fury said, it's hard to picture Mr. Dillon doing such things. We were talking about the same man who's always getting pushed around by Mr. Gotti, including allowing the parade and all. Even if he were a man with more backbone, the risk involved with illicit drug smuggling are considerable. Which means you believe Mr. Dillon doesn't or shouldn't have the courage to do something so flagrantly illegal. Yes, I'm not trying to dismiss everything you're saying or have seen, but it's just so hard to reconcile. The circumstances paint him as almost like the culprit. Even if he's normally not brave, what if for some reason he had no choice but to playing along with such a scheme? Ah, I see where you're getting at. That's an excellent point. It would be perfectly plausible for criminal elements to do something underhanded to make them comply. Sorry, let me get this straight. We don't know if he's involved, don't know how he's involved in whatever. But you're saying that he could have been threatened into helping this trafficking you're talking about? It's all about that deal. It's all but certain the deal. Oh, that's fair. The money fuel funneled to the political and financial sectors, the murky fundraising, Messeldom's fanciful going kaput, which was perfect for him. Even if it seems like something's going his way, all he's been doing is squeezing further under his benefactor's thumb. And being under Almada's thumb is sure a way to get crushed. I hadn't thought of it like that. Well, this is getting all amazingly grim. In that case, good old Dillon probably isn't going to stop a drug trafficking. I bet he's pulled up to do something even worse, right? Like, say, something like a go down to the film festival here. And the notes we've been receiving are, indeed, Almada is taking advantage of the film festival to plan something in this part of the country. Caught in the middle of it, it would seem Mr. Dillon wants to take action before something hideous happens. But he wishes to do so without quashing the festival. That's a word. So the more I think about it, the more everything clicks into place. It all adds up. But wait, couldn't that also implicate him and Saara disappearing when she did? It sure could, which could indicate Almada didn't snatch her. And she sure didn't vanish on her own free will. Guess where Dillon abducted her and took her somewhere.
Van, darling, I've got big news for you.
Nice, figured it out.
I analyzed the plant you sweethearts found against the substance in those rioting around town, and
I figured as much.
we have a match. They're completely identical.
I figured something was going to be in the hokas making people go nuts.
Needless to say, it was found on the guys who kidnapped Marielle and that dancer.
This confirms, without a doubt, that it was an illegal drug.
When did you... Hold on, how the heck are you able to go over the cop sets with and run these sorts of tests?
With this fancy testing device that Van got for me after pulling some strings, that's how.
That would have been for nothing, were it not for your knowledge of pharmacology.
That's Bermani. He never fails to impress.
Oh, hush you two. I only know a little from dabbling in it back in the day, that's all.
Hey, that sounds like...
Looks like you owe me again, Van.
Oh, come on, Renee. We're all in this together.
Elaine, and is that... Oh, yeah, I remember seeing you talking to someone yesterday also, so this is things. Yeah. Never hurts to have a little insurance. When I asked those idiots going nuts yesterday, or saw those idiots going nuts yesterday, I figured that probably we'd run into them.
Clearly your instincts are as sharp as ever.
Word.
If I'd known illicit drugs would be involved, I would have traveled to Tharbad too.
No, we're fine. What you're doing right now is extremely important. We can handle the situation here.
That analyzer is the latest model from the Basel Institute of Science. It'll be perfectly accurate, don't worry. As for the form the drugs have taken and how they're being distributed, we're looking into that on our end.
It's the frickin' Hokas!
But I'm sure you
The
already have
portables.
some ideas about all that.
Wait, do you? Really? I might, and I bet our diligent little concierge does as well. And nothing gets past you, does it, Mr. Arkwright? Well, aren't you two such geniuses? But yeah, something did feel off to me. I take it none of those idiots have mentioned anything about buying drugs so far. No, not at all. They didn't say they remember taking anything like that, right? Is it possible they could have been forced to ingest it somehow? It would have had to have been right before the film festival and distributed in a way that wouldn't catch the police or the guilt's attention. No, mixing it into a consumable. Wait, what about those orbital Hokas that seem so popular recently? Who freaking knew? Like, obviously, they started this new thing, everyone's going nuts. I get the big brain, son. It's like when I predicted the Rufus and Crossbell and Charles and the Reverie was a fake, probably a robot or something. I didn't think I just made that, and I was like, bam, I was so happy. I was so proud of myself. Couldn't think of the menu kidnapped Shahina and Marielle had them. What if the drugs are mixed into the vapor ingredients of the Hoka? What? Oh, interesting hypothesis. Not just interesting, I think you got it in one. Think we can get the CID and the guild to step in? The festival is enough trouble as it is. Anything to help kick it off more smoothly is worth doing at this point, I think. Now this has been a lot of exposition. Yep. Easily obtainable by serious members of the public. The paraphernalia was sold by numerous vendors throughout the city. Was indeed the list of drug in question. In response, the guild and the local police decided to confiscate the devices in secret. Hey man, what gives? Oh. The CID's help, sales of the Hokas throughout the cities were put to a halt in short order. From there, if any of the others returned to the inn to take a brief break before getting back to business. Getting in touch with some of their collaborators, the group took off for Vegas Films once more. Guess that was the kind of commotion over at the bazaar. Granted, that was the point, but still. I'm just relieved that the Hokas could all be confiscated before any more damage could be done. At this stage, we've laid the groundwork and gathered the evidence. For now, the guild and the cops are simply going to monitor things. If we're going to act, now's our chance. Indeed, there's no time like the present. Let us proceed to Vegas Films. We should probably check in with Shahida and see how she's doing while we're at it. Maybe we should check to see if there are any 4 SPGs that we could be doing.
What's next?
What's up, dude?
Looks like this area is brimming with activity too.
Yes, the guild and police are clearly on top of things.
I had every piece of them through the merchant. Ever heard some of the shopkeepers talking about apparently those old hoggers aren't allowed or something? You don't think there'd be any dangerous substance or anything in them, do you? Am I gonna be okay? You should be. No, you wouldn't get arrested if you didn't know.
Welcome. Thank you for coming. We await your next visit.
Oh, I'm so what can I do for you? Friend. See you again. Very well.
It ain't worth it. That's the thing. It ain't worth it.
Hey, welcome. Thanks, pal.
You're welcome? Question mark? Can I go to the nightclub? What's up, Mr. Baka-mans? I'm glad you're able to figure that out, dude. Oh, it's this dude. My beautiful Sylvia, she's going to be quitting the nightclub. Could it be true? I mean, yes, I'm excited to watch her perform in the parade. This dork's completely lost it. Aww. My dude. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. Also, literally with the miners, so... Alright. I've gotten the picture. I do like talking to some of the civilians just to kind of... Like, but normally, at least in the other games, you can get stuff from them. But here it doesn't seem to be the case.
Alright.
Hey, what's going on with you two? Well, look who the cat dragged in. It seems we owe you once again for the information you supplied us with this case. Is everything going to be okay with them? We're managing. It's backbreaking work to get it all done. If the CID wasn't helping behind the scenes, I don't know how we'd manage ourselves. There's no devices in question. Quite, with all the situation DIPs here. Heck yeah. It's pretty irritating knowing the drug comes. I understand the urgency now. Oh man, you certainly did. And you came close, my dude. You came close. Hey, hold on. I'm just curious about something. It's her Vegas films. No use putting it off. After making some arrangements, they headed to the studio where Gina and Judith were training. Good job, kid. Well, what do you guys think? You like it? That was amazing! Yeah, it was a super carefree, your usual carefree energy. Something about it felt so much more refined, too. I liked it. Yeah, putting your own spin on it, that's different from your sister's. Good on you. What's the verdict? Think she'll be ready in time? Oh, ye little faith, she will be. Still plenty of time to fine-tune things to fit her into the parade. We need all the time we can get. She's good, but she's not quite a match for Saara. But give her the rest of the night and I'll whip her into shape. My name isn't Salvatore Gotti. I'm counting on you, Mr. Gotti. With your help, I can do this. I just hope my sisters... Never mind, I trust you guys. I know you'll do it great. I'm ready to learn the next part. Fabulous. Let's get back to work. Things sure have taken an interesting turn around here, haven't they? Especially when it comes to those horrible hokas and how they managed to get so popular. Definitely. Luckily we were able to put the screws to the distributor and get the evidence out of them too. Apparently they've been blasting our sample units all over town under the pretext of being a campaign commemoration of it. First time they made it into the city without being inspected by the property authorities beforehand. Sorry, y'all. Unfortunately, it seems like nobody managed to uncover any evidence of Mr. Dillon's involvement yet. Yeah, but he's otherwise got guilty written all over him. The nerve of that pompous jerk thinking he'd get away with this. Keep in mind, the big chief acted on his own. I guess Gotti's completely in the dark about everything. For now, just keep Shahina and Gotti focused on the task at hand. It's our job to worry about Saara. We're going to do everything we can to bring her back. Yeah, I know. All we can do is trust you. You think she's really somewhere in this building? Based on what the cops and the guild have figured out, there's no evidence that she ever left. That pretty much rules out any other place it could be. We've also uncovered more information thanks to Mr. Brad and the CID. According to them, there are discrepancies between the construction declared filed a year ago and the construction's firm on paperwork. Said discrepancies appear to indicate that this building contains an entirely additional floor that isn't officially accounted for. We suspect it contains some sort of security that only Dylan can get past as the company's president. If Saara's anywhere in here, she's probably on that floor. But if we can create the right kind of diversion, he'll show us exactly what he's really all about. Nice. Judith, come over here. I need your help with something. Which of these dance patterns look better? Alright, just a sec.
You're looking for Terminal A2. If you're going to attempt anything, that's the one you want.
Did she just... Sounds like somebody is going to act on her own if we didn't.
You guys! Sorry to bother you. I managed to find a handful of terminals that can be accessed. The only problem is, they're not the right security level, so I'm not sure which would be the easiest to use to break in.
No worries, we already got it figured out. Yes, could you please take us to Terminal A2? October 6th.
Damn it! I didn't expect the authorities to crack down on the orbital hookers. Oh, this is the end, isn't it? No, not yet. They can't have found any evidence that points to me yet. In which case, maybe I should pull some strings with the police to keep those people away. No, that won't work. Damn it. Where did I go wrong? How did I end up like this? No, enough moping. I just need to focus on getting through the film festival. Once I manage that, I can call in a favor with the ruling party and... What is it? Don't you know how late it is?
Excuse me, sir. I'm with security. You have a visitor waiting for you.
A visitor? Who could possibly want to see me at this hour?
Well, you see, they say they're with the Calvardian Federal Police. They want to speak with you directly.
What? Impossible! They're already on to me?
What's wrong, sir? Should I let them through?
No, do not! Especially if they don't have a warrant. Just buy me some time. I don't care what you do. Damn it, damn it! They leave me no choice.
Okay. Holy crap. Of course there'd be a button. Alright, I should activate the security system just in case. Security system activated. I need to get rid of the evidence, whatever it takes. He's finally on the move. I didn't know it was possible to do this with shards. The same camouflage one Sven used to catch me when we first met. That Morse modification, was pretty awesome too. Shards can do that too, huh? They can indeed. Shards can be used in a great many ways by combining them with a hollow. I'd be happy to educate you on all the specifics some other time if you have an interest. If you'd like. This feels a little illegal almost. Yeah, it turns out Dingo and the CID's intel was right on the money. Looks like some kind of research facility. But what I want to know is, what are you doing
Thought
here?
you'd notice me sooner than later.
Oh yeah! Whoa, hey! How long you been up there? You didn't sneak in before us, did you?
All the info we got from that reporter in the CID led me here. Too bad I wasn't able to fool your boss or the concierge there.
I noticed you right away when I deployed the investigative shards. Makes sense you begin with this kind of stealth mission, though. Even if I didn't know you, I wasn't expecting to. Oh, even if I did find you, I sure wasn't expecting to. Didn't know everyone's favorite heroes of justice were into trespassing.
We're not when there's any other option. But in this case, there really wasn't one.
Heroes of justice, you mean Class 7? Or at the
We
braces?
can't afford to drag our feet when civilian lives are endangered. So, to cut to the chase, mind if I tag along with you?
Not in the least.
And
Could
we're
use your
good
help,
to
Sophie.
go.
Heck yeah. Seriously, screw it. We don't have time to walk right now. I'm sorry, Rosette. I like you, but tactics. Get out. I'm sorry.
Here goes.
I've got this.
No problemo.
Let's go!
Go in. Don't leave anything standing.
Oh!
There we go.
Make it count, Aaron!
Aw, I missed.
Boring. Got strength in space.
Alright, I gotta see it.
Activating skill.
Go.
I mean, I've already seen it, but I want to see it again.
3. Lift off. Azure
Boost gauge limit crushed. Here goes.
Ow!
Too slow.
A chance. There. You're mine. Aaron.
Activating skill.
Now it's all me.
Energy output at maximum.
Good luck.
Activating skill.
to be sure.
Oh my gosh.
Here.
Not the first time seeing these homes of metal. Yeah, we fought them just like things such like them in Lakeport. These aren't society made, I'm guessing they're
They are
yours.
indeed security models from our lineup.
Wait, what? I knew your company sold weapons.
We
but...
don't make the weapons ourselves, as that isn't our company's purview. Our role is to connect those seeking to purchase weapons with the relevant manufacturers.
What the heck? You guys are deep in it, huh? The Society's had a monopoly on that stuff with the Underworld for a pretty long while. But recently, Marduke's been stealing a lot of their market share and expanding above board and under the table. That's one reason the guild is so wary of you people.
I can't say I blame you for that either.
Still, whether a weapon's good or bad depends on who's using it. I take it you weren't aware these things are being used here?
Vegas Films is not in our client database. I suspect they were procured illicitly.
What was that?
The same is most likely true for the units you fought in Longpoint.
Oh, man. They're all connected to Almada then, huh? So seeing which makes their presence here further proof that Almada's involvement. Yeah, let's get moving. If we found this much proof already, we're gonna need to keep this
Doesn't look like we can go through the front door.
No choice but to check out the side corridors then. Let's find the CEO.
I can't wait to rip off his goofy-ass mustache.
It should be safe for now.
Give me your worst.
Got your number. Don't screw with me.
You're done. Get out of here.
That's what you get.
That was amazing, Aaron. Here goes.
The star has
No
arrived.
problem.
I'm on it.
Watch out for range attacks. Don't forget about your charge attack.
Gotcha. It's done now. Let's finish the job.
Activating skill.
Gotcha. Help me out, Clausel.
There we go. On you now.
Activating skill.
Have some more.
You're mine.
Oh, sweet!
A chance.
Activating skill.
Yeah, so you got that, like,
Help
bonus
me
for
out,
stealth.
Now's a good time to boost. Activating skill.
You're done.
Keep going.
Activating skill.
You're mine.
Oh, yeah.
Go time.
Displaying it. Now's a good time to boost.
Nah.
On you.
Burn.
A chance.
Give him your all. There we go.
Help me out, Clausel.
Activating
That
skill.
automatically critical, right? Yep.
Mission accomplished.
Good stuff, Clausel.
And then we unlock it. Glad to see that some things remain the same.
Path's all clear.
Alright, well, we're gonna stop here. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you all in the next episode of Trails Through Daybreak. We've done pretty good amount hopefully we'll be able to actually wrap up Chapter 3 today. I've got at least 3.5 hours. So I'll see you guys next time. Peace!